April. So today we're going to be talking about some behaviors. I do know that you do have a student with a throwing behavior. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about your student?
Sure. So I have a student, and he, in the past, I know that he has had some emotional disturbance behaviors.
Okay.
And so sometimes he'll get very agitated and he'll start to throw things and start throwing things around the classroom. So he throws stuff.
Okay. And what type of stuff would you?
Pretty much anything that he can get his hands on, whatever's close to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that usually happen.
So
when?
usually, so some triggers that I know that will trigger him. It kind of just stems. Sometimes if it's something that started at home, and he'll bring whatever conflict was happening at home, and maybe someone, it could be the smallest thing. So maybe he forgot his pencil, or maybe it fell, or someone took it from him. That'll just trigger it for him to start throwing stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so give me other examples. Like
one time?
Yes.
One time? Okay, so for example, one time,
Okay.
it was right after recess time, so an altercation, our conflict happened during recess, and he came in and he was very upset, and so I'll kind of like see it escalating, so I just had him come, if he can come and like sit back here in the back table for him to calm down. And he came back here, and I was talking with the rest of the class, and I noticed, he was back here, he wasn't very calm, and he wasn't calming down. And another one of my students walked by to get some water, and I don't know if they just said something, or like, what's wrong, or something, and that set him off. And he started throwing things, or he didn't start throwing, sorry. He started yelling at the student, and so I asked him to leave the classroom and go to the counselor, because I know I had the buddy system set up for him to go to the counselor. And on his way out, he grabbed my pencil, my what's it called? Cup of pencils,
Okay.
and he threw it against the whiteboard, like really loud.
All of them?
I went against the whiteboard, but no one else was hurt, and the rest of my class, they were able to, they reacted appropriately,
Okay.
as much as you could expect other students to. So when he threw it across on the whiteboard, then he continued to walk outside, but on his way out, he tried to throw desks, so he threw the desk down. And then he grabbed the chair and threw the chair towards the whiteboard. So thankfully, he wasn't aiming towards anybody. He was aiming towards the whiteboard, because it's empty over there. So no one was hurt.
So,
and everyone else stayed away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So he doesn't usually throw items at people. It's
No.
mainly just like wherever they go, or
Kind of wherever they go. His intentions, I don't think they're towards people. It's just getting that frustration and just not really being able to control those emotions.
Okay. And that's usually when he gets upset.
Usually when he's upset and triggered, yes.
Okay. Any other behaviors that he's displaying?
Displaying, lots of times he'll just walk out.
Okay.
So he'll just walk out of the classroom, and he won't throw anything usually, but most of the time he'll walk out, and occasionally he will throw things.
Okay. And would you say that this behavior, the throwing behavior, usually happens like every day, or?
No, not every day.
Not
that
every
was just
day.
like a couple of times.
Okay. Okay. How many times a week?
The throwing?
Yes.
I'd probably just say like once or twice.
So
Usually
then-
not that big.